Everyone, welcome to today's More Report. Chance Moses on Thursday, the 10th of November, with me, Japan market analyst at Handtech Markets. We've got more volatility really on these markets. The sort of sentiment continues to chop around a bit on the back of this Trump victory. Markets are still trying to settle a little bit. Let me just show you a few charts that sort of reflects that. Look at that turnaround on the dollar index. Enormous one-day turnaround that we saw. And that was basically driven by the 10-year Treasury yield, which sort of the markets took as being growth-orientated, inflation-orientated rhetoric from Trump's acceptance speech, driving the 10-year Treasury yield higher, 2-year Treasury yield higher also on that move, and the spreads sort of breaking strongly higher there. Now we've seen sort of this dollar index sharply higher. That's as the dollar strength mildly sort of turning a little bit of corner early doors today, but nothing too significant as yet, although sort of early losses have been unwound a little bit. You've still got the VIX volatility, which sharply lower, but elevated to a certain extent. But certainly you'd sort of be pointing towards the DAX, for example. Look at that turnaround that we saw intraday yesterday. Obviously, Wall Street, similar sort of story, but gains continue on these equity markets. Will we see a breakout on the DAX? Is a question to be answered. It'll be interesting to see. So lots of strong moves on these markets. Early doors today, we've seen a slight, as I said, sort of calming of the dollar move, slight unwind, I should say, on that. But also gold is higher as well, and sort of gold has unwound that weakness that we saw into the close yesterday. Sharp move intraday, but a bit of a rebound early doors today. So lots still going on, lots of volatility, the market's still trying to settle, and it'll be interesting to see how this one pans out. Now, jobless claims today is the only real market announcement, and that's at 1:30. Where are they? Down. There they are. 260, 265, depending on where you get your expectations from. And we've also got James Bullard talking today. Now, James Bullard is FOMC hawk, who tends to sort of shift stance to has been sort of a little bit changeable in recent months. But it'll be interesting to see, because he's the first FOMC member to speak post Donald Trump. So the sort of looking at his outlook on monetary policy will be interesting. So it'll be something to maybe keep an eye on this afternoon. He's at 2:15 UK time. So that takes me to my chart of the day, which is the Aussie dollar. Now we've seen again the initial sort of spike lower on the stronger dollar and risk appetite decline yesterday, but that's rebounded today, and not only that, it's kept onto this uptrend, strong uptrend intact on the Aussie. The support coming around the sort of mid-40s area on the RSI again. This looks positive, and I think that further gains could be seen on this one, and little corrections are a chance to buy, I think, as this uptrend continues higher. Now, you've sort of seen this turnaround intraday. You're back above that resistance that we saw yesterday, around that 77 big figure level. That move's happened today, sort of maintain this outlook of positivity. Sort of looks to be pushing possibly back towards the test of the 77 high, which just comes just underneath the 78.35 resistance from April. So market looks to be sort of regaining the initiative and pushing higher. So little corrections are a chance to buy. You'd say sort of anything around that 76.50 area to 76.80, I would say, seems to be fairly decent area of a buying opportunity. You got your support that comes in at 76.15. Obviously, there's the spike low 76.75 yesterday is the key low, and yeah, very interesting sort of rebound on the Aussie today. So still remains pretty strong, and I expect to test the resistance levels. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.